Hello, I'm Jim Morningstar, Director of In Wellness. Practicing a spiritual discipline or allowing time to sense the presence of a power beyond your logical mind that's moving in your life. History is filled with accounts of people who held fast to visions even when they contradicted the consensus of society. Often these visions came in a state of awareness other than the normal waking consciousness. They have occurred in sleep or in a trance state, in prayer, when looking at the earth from the surface of the moon, or after ingesting drugs or running for 15 miles. What the dreamers shared afterwards was a new vision of the way things worked, or a new realization of the connectedness with all things and everyone. Synchronicity, as we've pointed out, defies conventional rational views of reality, but makes sense in an expanded worldview such as that suggested by quantum mechanics. It's hardly new, however. Mystical revelation and scientific insight from generations of mystics point to alternative ways of looking at the world. The Hermetic philosophers saw thoughts as vibrational levels, energy exchanges that could change the physical universe. Christ challenged the troubled times of his era with a message of love. The mystics of Judaism followed the Kabbalah. The shaman in widely scattered cultures saw illness as a result of disharmony in the sick person's world. Pythagoras developed a mysticism based on his vision that all things are numbers. Anaximander described the universe as one large organism supported by the cosmic breath. If history teaches us anything, it teaches that the consensus reality in almost any age has been woefully inadequate. That those whose minds were open to alternative visions of the way things are have been our greatest teachers, our most powerful agents of change. The hard and fast view of reality held by the contemporaries of Copernicus, Galileo, Pasteur, and Mesmer led them to discount and ridicule the dreams of these great thinkers. A daily practice of some spiritual nature, such as meditation, can help you keep your heart and mind open to possibility, even to miracles, and give you support and encouragement when the daily trials of modern life threaten to overwhelm you. Next, experiencing yourself as part of a larger whole. The realm of transpersonal is becoming more acceptable in mainstream thinking. Rather than seeing ourselves as mere skin-encapsulated egos, many are now recognizing the more subtle connections we appear to have with all others. Most people will accept the well-documented phenomenon that pets know things about their owners, such as when they will come home, if they're injured, etc., in ways that defy all rational scientific conventions. Now, if pets can experience this connection, why can't we? Well, largely because our modern culture has molded our reality not to include this now well-documented phenomenon. In the field of psychology, these phenomena are studied in investigations of the fourth force. The first force was that which examined interpersonal arena, begun by Freudian psychoanalysis. The second, behavioral psychology. The third, humanistic psychology. And now the fourth, transpersonal psychology. Transpersonal psychology seeks to incorporate the spiritual into the therapeutic process. It grows out of the expanding realizations that all energy is one, that there are multiple or alternative realities that many of us have touched on in our transcending experiences, that ancient religious and mystical traditions have much to say to the condition of modern woman and man, and that a transformation in our world is rapidly taking place. Investigators in this realm are examining such areas once scoffed at and still often exploited by hucksters today such as astrology, dreams, and altered states of consciousness, and how they relate to body and mind processes. Indeed, the existence of the fourth force psychology testifies to a growing need for helping in explaining, handling, and using such mystical, transcendent, transformational experiences. Two of these areas, dream analysis and meditation, are accessible to all. They require no elaborate equipment, charts, or intermediaries. You can explore them yourself and reap whatever benefits you can from them.